came to her with his... Oh, well that's colorful. Mara's mercy, what a waste of paper. The cane and the something... It's fiction. Useless. But it's still part of our heritage. We have to keep it safe. The Daedra have been torching every book they can find. All except one. It's a tome of some kind, kept locked away. I have no idea, but it must be important. I tried to get Sir Giannis, the chief archivist, to smuggle it out for me, but he bungled the job and got himself captured. He'll no doubt need rescuing. Start with the book, though. It's in a strongbox nearby.
You need to get that book to the Drake. I managed to mask its contents with a magical cipher. Find the ciphers. There should be 4 of them. Bring them to me in the archives east of here, and I will use them to translate the book. Hurry! Thank the 8, you've made it! Barely got past the Daedra myself, but this place seems safe enough for now. It's called the Sublime Brazier, written by a moth priest just a few years after Saint Alessia passed. Of course, this is just a copy of the original text, which was damaged during the Colovian secession in the 24th century. Oh, right, I'm sorry. Your guess is as good as mine. When they came to the library looking for it, it was all I could do to garble the text with a distortion spell before they got through the door. But now, with the ciphers, I can undo the spell. Here now, I'm an archivist, not a... Look, all I know is it has something to do with the Dragonfires. I didn't have time to read more before I had to cast the spell. Are you ready to help me translate it? There, it's done. Gods, how exhausting. Glad I never joined the Mages Guild. I just don't have the talent for this.
Hey, judging by the soot on you, I'm guessing it's done. That or you took a fireball to the face. Excellent. May I have it, please? Whatever it is, the Daedra must think it's important. Sublime what? Oh, well, that's troubling. Did you read this? You can read, right? Apparently, the Sublime Brazier is a relic the Emperors used to light the Dragonfires, those mystical flames that keep the Daedra from entering our world. But it doesn't make sense. The Dragon Guard should know about this, should be protecting it. They obviously have plans for this Brazier. They must be looking for insights into how it works, weaknesses. I suppose we should be thankful that they didn't destroy the book. I've got a lot of reading to do. For now, we stay watchful. This book is obviously connected to a greater plot. I'll be in touch once I figure out what the Sublime Brazier has to do with the invasion. So yes, I'm reading now. Can you go, please? You're in my light.
Burn them! The Lord Warden rules summary execution.
A mortal wandering here of its own volition. And it can fight. A daring soul. Perhaps you'd like to help me complete my day's work. I seek to attack this prison. Lay low the Daedra who run it. Why does your kind do anything? Perhaps you want to see what spoils you can mine from this place. Or maybe you want to help the mortals trapped deep below. Your kind has such baffling sensibilities. So many. Held for torture, for parts, for amusement. You can't hear the screams from up here, but I assure you, they are uttered. I'll lead you to the prisoners if you'll assist me in my day's butchering. Information has a price, little mortal. Head inside, slay the Overfiend, and anything else that bars our way to the inner halls. Then we'll talk. He was like you once, mortal and small. But the aura of this place changed him. You'll see. His death is necessary if we're to reach the inner halls. You'll find plenty of prisoners to free if you survive. Perhaps they can serve as distractions as we move deeper. Every Daedra here will come to stop you, little mortal. It holds prisoners, as it always has. But the torture chambers below have been made exquisite. They belong to Lord Baal now, run by his trusted lieutenants. It should have been my clan in charge. One thing at a time, mortal. Let's see how far you get. The Overfiend is waiting. Have we? You mortals all have the same awkward growth for a face. Your next target. Go! His laboratory is just up ahead. Let's see if you're still blushing when we stick your head on a pike. Your will to survive is impressive. With the sculpture gone and none to command the prison's flesh constructs, the warden's sword is broken. There are wretched mortals in cells up ahead. Free them if you must, but you face the Gravelight Sentry next. Can't you tell from his name? You mortals think in such three-dimensional terms. Watch your tone, mortal. I'm sure you've noticed the myriad watchers that surveil this place. Through these children, the sentry sees all that we do, useful in the operation of a prison. Slay it, and the warden will lose his eyes in these halls. I wondered if you would live long enough to ask that. You have proven most amusing. They wronged me. I've come to wrong them back. You are powerful for a mortal, but surely you jest. We Daedra have established practices, and I required a third party. Let's leave it at that. We've wasted enough time.
Can't believe it. Free!
The intruders are coming, Lord Warden.
You've allowed them far enough! Fail here, and I'll feed you to the abomination! Join with the abomination!
In my experience, flesh atronachs are tools of the dim-witted. Get moving. The way out is ahead, past the last cell block. The warden is dead. His prisoners freed. What fun this has been. You've done well for such a fleeting creature. I have found a new and very slight respect for mortal kind. You live to fight another day. Treasure it. I have much work to do. Someone's going to have to look after this prison for Lord Ball. This trinket is for you. I've infused it with the animus of the great Lord Warden. Take it and go. We're through here, mortal. Your presence is no longer required. It would behoove you to leave